were elected. Are we your slaves?
My correct people them no be small thing. Another wahala for Senate to ew. Chai. Another senator don't rise up again. Apart from Natasha, another senator too don't rise up again. Challenge God's will Akpab. Una know say Senator Natasha be don't even carry the matters reach UN because she say nobody give her fair hearing. Now she don't go UN for help, of which UN say they go investigate the matter. Another senator don't still go, UN go tender the side of Akpabio, Senate President Akpabio story. So I don't want to go into that because for me it was not really interesting to me. But Munafik, Fistian for another place. But let me just summarize it. She said that Senator Natasha was not, suspended based on knocking harassment. Say that she been there suspended because of the Senate rule where she no obey. Senator Tony Nwoye don't follow, rise up to Akpabio in they represent Anambra North. So he don't rise up to Akpabio. Tell them, say, we are not your slaves.
Are we your slaves? The way you elected was the way you were elected. Are we your slaves? How you can suspend me here? Are we your slaves? Every time you keep on picking leadership for us. We are not your slaves. Whether you like it or not, the way you elected was the way we elected. We are not your slaves. The way you elected was the way we elected. How you can suspend me? You have done your worst, Mr. President. What do you mean by that? You have done your worst. You have done your worst. You have put us to the wall. Thank you. Yes, Mustafa. Meaning what? Meaning what? Meaning what? Meaning what? It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not about me, not about any person. It's about the institution of Senate. Thank you, sir.
Wahalud. No be smarty, no my correct people them. Even another senator self don't say tell Senate President. Say this matter, the way where they take handle them, now they make the thing, they bring shame to the Senate. Make I still play that one for now.
President, my distinguished colleagues, my name is Senator Akpab from Osun East. My own is just a bold talk as an elderly person. It seems as if we don't know where we are and who we are. Today you are number 3 in this country, which means all of us are that number 3. It's a serious upper layer of the whole nation, 109 out of 250 million people. So it carries what we call integrity. And for the past 2 weeks, the integrity has gone down just because of mere trivial matter of allocating seat and so on. We don't want to know what is undercurrent. God's so kind. Those people push you to assist. They have confessed. And I have prayed for him that may God forgive him and Jubril for pushing you to have mercy on who. God even said, I will have mercy on who I will have mercy on. Not everybody. And it has even taught you a lesson. You have to look at the whole issue critically before you even act. Today, everywhere, including Berekete Radio, calling number 3 to come and explain things. Just a radio that we licensed. It's an insult. My own now is how to bring this integrity back. Once a damage is done, to bring it back, it's a long story. All of us must have to work hard. Within this period, we have to bring it back. As per the punishments attached, if I saw one of our leaders today sweating before channel, I said, issue of what? There's no other paper that. My own is that, how do we bring the integrity back? Because we are in a serious situation of tax law, where we are going to make tax law to benefit common people. How do they believe us? Fighting on seat. No. Mr. Senate President and the leadership, we have to call a spade a spade. We have a Bible here, and this is the first one to be given to us, followed by Nigerian Constitution. And we have a lot of lawyers here. Please, let us do our work seriously. And after that, we can be friends. It has shown you now that there is no friend. You don't have any friend, though. So, today, tomorrow, we don't know what will happen. The only friend to you is your wife and your children and God. We are praying for you, you will succeed, but let us face what we are here for. And that's my own. As regards the punishment, well, if it is the 6 months we are talking, if you are going to have mercy 3 months as prescribed by our minority leader, oh well and good, a punishment is a punishment. Today, we don't even know what will happen tomorrow. Maybe the whole Federal High Court in Lagos and Abuja will be bombarded again. Let us do our work. Thank you very much.
Well, I like everything we in talk, but now the one we can they say a whole number 3. Why Human Rights Radio go they tell you say me you can't talk, me you come. No be we elect. Well, I'm not among the people, but no be people allegedly elect them. Are they not accountable to the people? And they not there to serve the people? Don't we deserve explanation to some things? So now that way they say, how can they hold number 3? Now that one, me I don't like anyway. But yeah, you know, some people, when they want to tell you something, they go pass like this, pass like this, pass like this, pass like this. Hit the nail on the head. Now so it be. So I believe say now waiting mean they try to do be that. But people still saw that at least he still try. Than the ones who go come out, come they deceive themselves. When I remember even when President Nwoye been come write something, come be like say she know they support anybody. But when people reading between the lines, they know who she been they support. I just had the level be that. The truth is that if the Senate they keep quiet to all these things, now then we go turn back bite too tomorrow. Yes, now. Because if Senate President come they do all these things and when they allow them to happen, at the end of the day, another one go still come they do the same thing. They will come make reference to the one where the previous one do. It becomes a law. Hey. Alright, so my correct people, them no be smart, you know. I won't react to the way partner just take mining business when this other senator been they provoke. The way Nen Woko take mining business need to be studied. Now sit down so beside the man, even when people they come, they say, you don't do nah, no talk again nah, keep quiet nah. Partner we just they closer and then nothing concern them. It just did the mining business. They get one funny comment where I see where person can talk say now only when then they marry, now you go see Panet, they active. I bet when I leave Panet, wahala. If they say I put volume, when I go hear when people were like, you don't do now, you don't do now, this one, the other one, but then just focus on him focus. Nothing concern borrow with overload. You never even tell and keep quiet, don't no talk again. It was not for or against. Wahala. Alright, see what in wrong Patrick Stephen writes about Senate President Godswill Akpabio. Say he's just there because some forces want him there, but the man lack what it takes to lead the National Assembly. He have suspended 3 of his colleagues for speaking out against him. Ningi, Ndume, Natasha, recall the clerk of the National Assembly have sent you something to enjoy your holiday saga. Remember him telling protesters that while you protest, we will be at home eating. People they cry of hunger, they tell them say while they protest, you'll be at home eating. They don't know before. The man addressed Senator Natasha as a nightclub girl child. Tell me what is really exceptional about this Senate president. It's sad that he is lacking the vigor to tackle the affairs of National Assembly. Why is the speaker not involved in any conspiracy? Only him. Certainly something is wrong. Why is the speaker respected by his colleagues because he behaves himself speakingly? Why are women in the House of Representatives not accusing the speaker of sexual harassment? Why is Akpabio the first Senate president to be accused of sexual harassment? That's supposed to say having Akpabio as a Senate president is having a man without critical thinking to lead a team. His involvement in matters of 2 ladies during the time he was giving jobs of leadership, including the case of Natasha, means Akpabio is ignorant and arrogant in leadership, and he does not know the meaning of gender awareness in the 21st century emerging global society. Then the next will say most of them have a transparent election than Akpabio. Show me SP primary election result into the Senate if you doubt me from his senatorial zone. Next person say his doomsday is near. Very arrogant and pompous human being. Next person say bunch of shameless and educated illiterate people. Akpabio is a disgrace to this nation. How on earth will the Senate president impose leaders on them instead of following the head of the Senate? APC Senator Tony, our lawmakers salute you, stewardship, and the boldness to challenge this Anupama. Then the next day, earlier, the Senator Akpabio is impeached as the Senate President, the better. In few months to come, he will end up suspending not less than 6 other senators. He is always power drunk. He is not giving the administration of President Tinubu a good image. Say, I doubt if he will maintain that seat for another 4 years. Support me, I support you. Oh, hey, okay, this one a strong man. If I want to come back again, this one go fit help me. This one go fit hustle for me. Maybe for my mouth, una go hear say, yeah, get center party. The truth is that if to say they know, say, you know, our vote matters, some of the things where then they do, therefore no they do. Therefore no they do things where go make the masses turn against them. Therefore no they do them at all. But it's like, you know, we know even matter, so what else? All right, my correct people them. Just love I don't see bring Senator Godswill Akpabio alleged, you know, private life come social media. Yeah, so yesterday Just Lover said a lot of things. A lot. I've been done read this one yesterday, but I can't realize say I no read them to the very end. We Just Lover still reveal many things. Say married commissioners Akpabio nagged with as governor. Akpabio used to withhold contractors' payment until he nagged their wives. How he faced a petition in the UK over 205 billion stolen during his time as Akwa Ibom governor and Niger Delta minister how he withdraw 800 million from the Senate account and solicited donations from senators and MDAs to fund his 61st birthday celebration. How Akpabio loot 20.5 billion last year using his constituency name, blackmailing several ministries to get funds. Several lists of people he and his wife kidnapped and kpied. How he was linked to Iniobong Umoren kpai. Una remember this boy now? We kpai this girl that time. Where she be job seeker, she go to find work. She no know say person wey put vacancy na kpai, you wan kpai am. When they come dey investigate, they come see say the guy na serial kpaier. He dey stay for one uncompleted, no be say they stay na there dey kpai people for one uncompleted upstairs like that wey get big land. Na there dey kpai people, dey put them for ground. When they come investigate, they come see shallow gravy everywhere full that compound. Some graveyard no even get the kind people wey dey for that very compound wey this very boy kpai. But na this in your born moren, na this one na him come carry him head. Una fit read about the story omo. These allegations wey Gistlover drop, dey strong go. Hey, this my video no go dey up for too long go. I go cut some part comot. These are too strong. They're strong go. Now industry bring out more allegation. God's will and Ibanga. Hey, no be small thing, no my correct people. If I say my ear never full, na lie. Gistlover say part 1, the lucky charge and bail lawyer from Lagos. Story. Once upon a time, a child was born in Ukana, Ikot Udran, Ishan Udim, local government area, Akwa Ibom State. His name is Godswill Akpabio. He was born on December 9, 1962. Although there were speculations surrounding his birth, as family members said he doesn't belong to their brother because according to them, his supposed father died long before he was born, but the mother claimed the father impregnated her before kpai. So Godswill and his brother were raised by one of their uncle who is also Ibanga's father. Growing up for the boy was not rosy, as the mother, being a single mother, tried all she could to see that the kid turned out well. Godswill Akpabio later pursued a bachelor degree in law from the University of Calabar. He later moved to Lagos to practice as a struggling lawyer. Back in Lagos, life was not rosy for him, although he later got married to one Enugu lady named Unoma, who later changed her name to Ekaite because of marriage purpose, and they began life. He worked in a lot of firm but was still petty, much struggling with his wife. By this time, Ibanga, who is his cousin, was already into politics and was doing well, so he kept in touch with him, always telling him if any opportunity arises, he is interested too. Not long after, Ibanga was to be made commissioner, but he wanted something better, so he chose to fix someone there. He couldn't think of any other smart man than his cousin, Godswill Akpabio, but was how he told Godswill to forward his CV, and the rest is history. He was broke that he could barely afford proper transportation. Ibanga brought in Akpabio from Lagos on a night bus for the swearing in. That was how they charge and bail Lagos lawyer sojourn into politics and decided to turn himself to a mini god and bite all the head that fed him. Akpabio became commissioner in Victor Atta's administration for 8 years. During these 8 years, he has done a lot of unthinkable things, from buying anyone in his way to forming some terror group. Unoma, who is his wife, is a strong backbone to him, as he tours all Dibia places every day of the week. She keeps 45. My correct people them, After this lover dropped the story, now some people come dey say in name should be devil's will. Akpabio, wahala there, no be small thing. Alright, so my correct people, dem will dive right into fans reaction. What say they talk. First person say his name should be devil's will. See that one head like tomato nail. Olori Bruku head dagbobo. Now the next person say any housewife available for truth or dare, body they catch me. Next person say now wow, she did Akpabio do something bad to Ikenga that help him. I can imagine the stepping on heads Uncle has done. The next one say I don't read and finish. Omo, I fast to. The next say fast forward to the interesting part, please. I get many clothes to sew today. Next person say if he succeeds in bringing Senator Natasha down, he will not have peace on that his seat. It will be from problem to problem till he retires. Next person say woo, they sell zobo and popcorn abeg. I need to relax because it's about to be a long ride. Next person say this is investigative journalism. Kudos to this lover, but we call it violence headquarter. My correct people them no be small thing no. Omo, my ear don't full oh. You get some picture I don't even feel put. God abeg oh, this lover. This one strong oh. It's strong oh. Alright, so my correct people them I go softly drop my kilokon. Una thank you for watching. Una stay beautiful. Una mbaya.